everyone. This is a skinny jeans or pajama jeans, choose your preference, workout. First thing we're going to do is be on quadruped. I want you to spread your fingers apart so you distribute the weight, the load evenly for your wrist. Let's come on. And we're going to find our wrists underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips, and just begin to draw your abdominal wall toward you so you have a nice bit of support in your low back for this. First thing we're going to do is float the knee off of the mat. Keep your 90-degree angle at your knee, and we're simply going to open the hip and close it like a hinge. Let the central nervous system find the balance in the other side of your body. She'll move out of the way. There she goes. What I don't want to do is hike up one side. So I'm kind of imagining that I've got a level table here of my back. Let's just do 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Now on 1, let's keep it up here. Just do a little pulse. It's very small. Think of it more like little hip extension. You know how like we do scooter on the reformer when we're standing? Nice little bit of gluteal activation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's bring it down, still with that knee floating, still with that 90-degree knee. Let's open it out to an oyster. And again, there's lift coming through the standing support side. So I don't want to tip over. Keeping the pelvis level. How about 5 more? 3, 2. Now on this last one, let's stay here, do a little bit of a pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Floating the knee back and then laying the knee down, setting it down to the mat. Let's try the other leg. Float that knee off, let the central nervous system find the balance, and then let's take that 90-degree knee for 10. Make sure you don't tip over or lean. The back is nice and long, supported with that abdominal wall nicely connected. Imagine wearing that hefty trash bag around your waistline. Let's just do 3, 2. Now let's leave it up on 1 and do those teeny tiny little pulses. Very, very small. I don't want to shift the pelvis around. I want to keep it nice and level. Want my back to be supported. I don't want to look like I've got a saddle in the middle of my back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and float that leg back down. Now let's open it out to this oyster. And again, just kind of imagining the leg just dangling in that hip cap. So the femoral head gets that nice bit of a swing, just like a door hinge here. Let's just take it 3 more. And then on 1, float it up, little teeny micro pulses, nothing big. How about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and floating the knees back down. Now, let's just take a little bit of a break from the wrists, and we're going to come on to our back. We're going to do a little single leg stretch followed by an oblique single leg stretch. So a nice bit of a tabletop here. There's that neutral alignment. Little natural lift in your low back. It's just that natural curve. Don't arch it. Don't be crazy with it. We're going to lift the head, neck, chest. We're going to bring one knee in, get that nice stretch, and then the other one. If this is not good for your neck, may I recommend coming up a little higher so that the weight of your head is more proportioned over your rib cage. How about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring your rib cage head back down. Now for obliques, your hands can interlace behind your head. Option to keep one elbow on the mat as you take a beautiful rotation of the rib cage, bringing it back to the mat and doing the same for the other side. Now you can also stay in your chest lift with this. You're not experiencing any rocking around the pelvic bowl. Just that beautiful neutral pelvis. You're not flattening your back. It's not a pelvic curl. Hips are level across from each other. Elbows are open and wide, maybe a little bit forward, but you're not hollowing out your chest. How about 4, 3, 2, and 1, and back in, and just hug it in for a moment, recover. Last thing I wanted to do here is a side kick forward. You have an option to come down with your rib cage, pelvis stacked with that natural space in the small of your back. Think about bringing the hips on top of each other rather than collapsing the spine. So one option would be here with your bottom leg either bent or extended out in front of you. Your other leg about hip distance height. I flex 1, 2, 3. Note where center is, and then come back just a little bit into that hip extension, gluteal work. Pulse 2, 3. Note where center is. Track just slightly beyond center. Pulse 2, 3. Doing the basic level 1 of the front kick. We're going to go 2 more places with this. And then when you know where we're going, you can start at whatever level you want. The next level would be propped up on your elbow. So once again, it's not a flexed spine. It's a beautiful long neutral. I'm going to bend my bottom leg here, extend the top, but it's the same movement. It's flex, 2, 3, and point. Flex, 2, 3. Note where center is. Go back just a little bit. You don't want to bow or arch your back. Think of this rib-hip connection. How about 2 more? And 1. Now if you want to go further with this, you're going to I start kneeling, come down and extend my leg out. Want to have my wrist over my shoulder. Your other hand can be at your waist or it can be back behind your head. You're going to float your top leg, flex again. Here it is, point, or rather flex, 2, 3. I go to point at center and then I take it just that little teeny bit back. Once again, I do not want to arch or flex my spine. I'm keeping it steady, not by freezing myself or making anything tense. Just the opposite. I'm breathing. You have one more in you? And then we've got to take it to the other side. I'm going to go through those 3 progressions of 5, 5, and 5, and you're going to choose where you want to work here. So the first one, we had our upper body on the mat, hips were stacked, leg extended, and we flexed 1, 2, 3. Note where center is, go back just a teeny tiny bit. 2, 2, 3. Sorry, you're getting a good picture of the sole of my foot. 3, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. And 5, 2, 3. Now if you want to advance this, come on up to your elbow. Beautiful neutral spine as well. Flex, 2, 3. Note where center is, go back a little bit further. 1, 2, 3. And 3, 2, 3. And 4, 2, 3. And 5, 2, 3. Last 5. You may be already here. I'll join you. Flex, 2, 3. Flex, flex, flex. Flex, flex, flex. Flex, flex, flex. Flex, flex, flex. And flex, flex, flex. And there you have it. Put it on a loop, replay it several times, work it through, and wear those pajama jeans or those skinny jeans proudly. Thanks a lot. See you soon.